Can you just like make her go? Sorry. Hi everybody. My daughter's like going past the lead here. I've got the laptop plugged in, and she just keeps going back and forth. Anyway, so I'm live, I think. Yeah. Can you just take her and just stop her, because it's just really like a distraction. Pardon me. Okay, so I've been posting like songs that I've been writing yesterday, the day before, the last week, month, and people are some of my good friends have been giving me a bit of grief, but that's okay, because like I love them. I love you, Joe. I do, man. Like Joe, like we go back way back, man, and you're a legend, bro. I love you, bro. And so you gave me grief, and like I took it, and I'm just feeling like, can someone like just support me? Can someone just, you know, give me some encouragement? But it seems like even my brother, my sister, nobody, like my pastor, a couple of people, tell a lie, Tish and Peter. I've got a couple of people, and there's a few more that have said like, you know, that's really good, fire, like, and in the past, before that, people have commented on. I'm not perfect. Oh mate, I just digress. I'm riding my bike today. I went to the shops, the Grand Mall, because it was just going to say it was going to cut off then, right? Again, like I'm frustrated. And I'll be honest, I've had one beer. I've had one long neck. Okay, so when I have a long neck, I feel a bit more relaxed. That's why I have one once a week on Saturday to relax. Anyway, so I had my long neck, but sorry, I rode to the shops to check my ATM, because my renewal subscription for the Suno has expired. It's been 1 month. So I rode there. I'm riding on the way back, and I'm like going slow. I've got my mobile in this right hand, and I'm riding along. And Filipinos are notorious for just pulling out in front of you. I had it happen to me like 6 months ago. A guy just pulled straight out in front of me on my push bike, and I hit the brakes, and I went over the handlebars and stacked big time. So I'm just going along, and I'm recording a song, and it's a cool song. I'll do it tomorrow. I think it's cool. It's pretty cool. Like, as I'm like going like blah blah blah, and then I'm just steering, I'm going along riding. I'm not going fast at all, and this guy starts pulling out. I'm like, he's not going to pull out, he's going to look. No, he just kept pulling out, and I had to hit the brakes, and I went over the handlebars. Like seriously, like I'm on a mountain bike, and I'm like, my right hand has got my back brake, so I've had to hit my front brake, and I've just gone over the handlebars again. And the point is, like, I'm not perfect, so I got up and I go, what the freaking hell are you doing, mate? You Filipinos just pull out! I almost gone off. And there was a few superlatives in there, like a few effins, and I'm like, you know, I didn't go on with it. And like, I started riding off, and he's just there like, and I'm like, no, not even a sorry, mate. I just rode off, you know. I'm probably going to feel it tomorrow. Probably, most definitely. And I didn't have my beer then. I can't just tell you that. I had no beer in me then. I'm just like, I had a beer after that when I came back home. Anyway, long story short, been writing songs. People are giving me grief. People are ignoring me. People have been ignoring me for decades, thinking I'm crazy. It's okay, because like, I'm different. You know, I've got maybe like something on the autism spectrum, ADHD. I get hyper focused, you know, and like I've said it before. I don't mind saying it again. We did a national IQ test in Australia, 3 of them. Okay, I was sitting with Paul Borg. Most of my friends know Paul Borg. Another time I was with Johanna Gillett when I was living with her, and the other time I was with my dad. Now every test are live on Australia TV national IQ test. Do the questions, swap it with whoever you're sitting there with, and they mark your test. Now with Borgie, Paul Borg, I got 1 point higher IQ than him. I think he got 135 and I was 136. He'll argue. He'll argue that because it's Paul Borg. If you know Borg, you'll know he's going to argue that and say he had the higher point. But I don't care, whatever. We're both up there, mate, right up there, okay? 135. Top of the 10% of Australia. Then, Johanna Gillett, she beat me by 1 point. So I think it was like I got 140, she got 141. Then another, the third one, I was living in like, where is it? Down south. No, up north. Up north. When my mum had a house, I was living with my dad there. Mental blank. And it was another IQ test, national IQ test with Eddie Maguire. And I did the test with my dad, and then we swapped, and he marked mine, I marked his. He got like 99, which is like average. 100 is an average person. And I got 145, I think it was. Anyway, like skip forward like 10 years, my dad dies, and like I'm talking to my mum about stuff, and she goes, "Oh, okay, yeah, your dad told me about that. He said he doesn't know how you did it, but he thinks you cheated." He thinks I cheated. Like, my dad was there when I was like going through school, never studied, never read any books, never did any homework, and I was always like up there in the top of the class, all the way from kindergarten all the way through, and yet he thought that. He was there, he drove me to the water board test, to like job interview. Do you want to open that? He drove me to the water board interview test. We didn't know it was a test. He took me into like the city of Sydney, Woolloomooloo, and I went in, and there was like 100 people there. 100 people came out of the room, 100 people went in the room. Did the test for the water board. I came out, there was another 100 all weekend. So there was at least 1,000 people did that water board pre-interview for a job, you know. 3 people got picked. So, and what it wasn't just an interview, it was an IQ test. And they picked the top 3, and I got in. So I was in the 1% there, without a doubt. So anyway, like, people think I'm stupid. I've been like hyper-focused. I've been not diagnosed all my life with the slight mental health issues, and like put on other medications all the way through. And then like I had addiction issues and so on. Like nothing ever worked until recently. Oh, come on, go on. My daughter's walking back and forth. She loves, hi, my little Rubilicious, my little Ruby girl, my beautiful Ruby. She's walking back and forward under that cord. Anyway, so yeah, like, I never really, like, I've said it, I was in year 10, and on the TV, on the news, it said, like, about ADHD. And me and Mum and Dad were watching the news as we used to watch the nightly news. I said, like, I think that's me. It sounds like me, Mum. She goes, yeah, I think so. But that was the end of it. I actually thought, well, I'm at the end of year 10. No point in, like, getting a diagnosis, like, I'm almost finished school. Because I just thought it was, like, hyper ADHD, attention deficit disorder. Sorry, not hyper. What's wrong? Huh? Oh, really? Yeah, attention. I thought it was attention deficit disorder. So you couldn't focus. Because in class, I used to just balance on my 2 legs on my chair, balancing on like a chair in class, and I'd try and get the record 40 minutes, you know, balancing on 2 legs. I didn't do anything in school, but like I said, I still like was top of the class and still able to not do homework, get to school the next morning, the next day, go into the class, and the teacher would be marking, like calling on people for the answers, and I'd just give her the answer like when she asked me. Anyway, So, lost my train of thought. Where was I? Anyway, I'm just going to leave all that. Forget about all that. People think I'm stupid. People think I've achieved nothing. Oh yeah, due to ADHD, and like I thought it was like attention deficit. I thought, well, you know, I'm nearly finished school. I'm almost finished school. Don't worry about that. There's no point in getting diagnosed. I'm almost finished. And then it affected me the rest of my life till I'm here in the Philippines like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I heard a professor said, you know the thing with people with ADHD, the front of their brain, the knowing and the knowledge part, information part, doesn't connect to the back of their brain, the doing part. This is a professor talking in a reel on Facebook or YouTube, and I went, tears came into my eyes because I've had so many brilliant ideas, and I always used to try and get people and see what people thought of my ideas, especially my family, my mum and my dad in particular. But no matter what I did for my dad, no matter how good it was, he never said wow, well done, son. I've shared this before, I'm not going to go into all the things that ideas I've had and done, blah, 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 that never came to fruition. But nothing has ever come to fruition. I had a 34 Ford. It had 15,000 original miles. My mates would know that. It was rust-free, perfect. I borrowed $20,000 back in 1990, and I still never got it finished. Come on. Then I sold that, and a few years later, not that, maybe 4 or 5 years later, I bought a 1937 Ford. I borrowed 25,000 or whatever for that. It was a 37 Ford. It had, hold on. Look, both of these cars were stored in sheds. They were perfect. 15,000 miles. I can't think of the mileage. Low like that for a 1930 model car. No rust. The 37 Ford had no rust. I didn't get it finished. And I was a spray painter, and I worked in a panel shop, and I had friends that were mechanics and everything like that. Still didn't get it finished. Never got anything finished, mate. Never ever finished anything in my life. I never even finished a barista course when I was living in Crow's Nest 5 years ago before I came to the Philippines. A barista course. I couldn't even finish that. That's how it was, for my whole life. Have ideas, start things, but then I couldn't get things done, get things finished. Unless maybe if I was lucky and I got hyper focused, which is part of the autism spectrum and ADHD. If I got hyper focused, then I'd be able to finish things, maybe. But I couldn't even tell you something I finished, mate. I really couldn't. Nothing. I've never succeeded. And I think that's just the way God created me, you know. And I actually think sometimes people that are maybe thought of as foolish, stupid, that's what the issue is, because wisdom, in my understanding, one of the best definitions I've heard is the ability to put knowledge into action. Right? So if you've got wisdom, you have the ability to put knowledge into action. So if you've got ADHD and the information and the knowledge doesn't connect to the doing part, you haven't got the ability to put the knowledge into action. So you're basically a fool. So that's how God's created me. And that's okay, because He's had me separated and nothing ever worked. None of my songs worked. Nothing ever worked. I went to Hillsong. I tried to form bands. I said to them, hey, here's my song. I tried to get every person in churches that I went to, can you help me make songs? One guy helped me, Jim Cool. And that's the song on there, To My Daughters. Yeah, I love you, who I do, my beautiful girls, I miss you. You can see it like about now 10 posts down. In the church, we were waiting. I said, Jim, can you help me write a song for my daughters? I want to send them at Christmas. He goes, okay, sing a few bars. Started singing. 30 seconds, like he's just doing it. He's playing it. I'm like, that's it. Let's go. Let's record it. And I recorded it. Since then, like I haven't recorded any songs. I used to sing songs on Facebook. I had another mate, Steve. He used to play like songs and music, and he'd play his like interpretation. He'd go, oh, I'll just do it like an AC/DC and you just sing it. Okay, righto. So then I'd try and do like my song to an AC/DC style that he'd play, which I just this is what I'm getting to right now. This is the actual song I'm talking about that Steve, my mate, he'd like do an AC/DC style, and I recorded it. It wasn't my song, you know. And so I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to just switch it around now. So I just recorded my song, Drinks and Drugs, into Suno. I sung it into the microphone here while I'm on the Suno app, which is just open there, right? I got the lyrics. I went through the lyrics and like I checked them to see that it picked up my lyrics so that it's like the right lyrics. There they are. Then I posted them in here in Google Gemini, which is an AI program. And I told it what I wanted. I said, right, here's a new song. I want you to put a style prompt to it and add some texture in the lyrics to prompt for it. It's kind of like a story. It's a bit upbeat, it's a bit funky. It flows and it rhymes and it's cool. After the first line, fell out of bed again, there's kind of a chunky electric strum. 1, 2, dun, dun. So it's fell out of bed again, dun, dun. Or did I just sleep on the floor? And which that sets up the rest of the song. It's a style like I want you to like use like JJ Cale's Cocaine, as my song is about drugs and it kind of fits. And then the lyrics are such, so I posted the lyrics. So you know, she don't like cocaine, dun, 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 bum, bum, bum. It's a similar style song. There ain't nothing wrong with using AI to make, like, to get me to know what is the style of JJ Cale's song, like, you know, and then use a similar style. People copy and like use styles of songs. People rip people's songs off. You know, like for instance, Red Hot Chili Peppers. They just blatantly like, I don't want to say anything wrong, but they just use styles and they like, yeah, I'm not going to say anymore. But a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers stuff is just like really, anyway. So I put my songs into there, and I asked it to do that, and now it's given me this prompt that I can paste into my Suno, right? So, verse 1, fell out of bed again, chunky electric guitar strum, pause. So, it helps me to be able to like put the Suno prompt, because I don't know the language of Suno. I've only been doing it a month. So, you know, like, it's legal, because it's totally legal, and it's going to be 100% my song, because all those lyrics are mine. Right, 100% commercial, monetizationable, my song. Using AI to do what I just did then is no problem whatsoever. And then over there I've got the like genre, which is swamp rock, blues, JJK style. So I'm going to take that right out of there, because you don't want to have JJK style in there, because Suno will just flag it, you know. Anyway, so I'm just gonna obviously, hold on a second. My phone, oh, what the heck. It's hard doing it at one end. So because the screen moved. So instead of having the JJ Cale style there, I take that out because soon I'll just go, oh, alarm, you know, you can't copy a style of a singer like by putting the style of his song and his name to get like an exact style replication. So I'll take that out. I'll copy that, the lyrics, come over here to Suno. My lyrics there that I wrote, exactly the same lyrics I'm going to paste here, but with some what the heck happened just there? Oh, that's like the extra bit on top. So that was exactly the same to there. As you could see, it still stayed like the same highlighted. Then, because it's got extra style prompts, telling it like chunky dun dun. So, yeah. Okay, now it's got here styles. Now, I don't have to use like, because I don't know what JJ Cale's style of his song was, the genre. I'm not a musician. Any musician would just like go, okay, and like, they wouldn't use AI to copy it. Like, I'm not cheating, you know what I mean? It's not like it's like a, I'm stealing something, you know? It's my lyrics, my song. I just want it the same vein. Everyone has influences. I'm influenced by, like I said, the last song I posted, Chris Cornell. I love Soundgarden, mate. They influenced my songwriting. They influenced my style for grunge. Same as like Pearl Jam. Same as like Prince did years before. And like, you know, Slade, when I first got into music, Slade. All right, everybody, let your head down. Like, all these bands influence you. Because I don't have the articulation to say, hey, I want it like blah, 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 I can just use the AI to tell me what it is. I'm not, you know, it's no problem. If you think it's a problem, then okay, whatever. If you think like I'm cheating, okay, whatever. It's no problem because it's all my lyrics and everybody uses like, there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing, mate. Everyone's copying everyone and doing something similar. I mean, if you've got something original, you know, well, good luck to you. So, in the styles there, I will go back to the Gemini AI, and it's told me the style of, oh, actually, style there, not the genre. I'm just going to go to the style because it doesn't say anything about JJ Cale. So the style is that. Copy. And so I then go to the styles, and I mean, like, if it doesn't work, I'll go and make my own styles. You know, merengue, old country. You can pick from any different amount of styles. And if I think it's like, you know, rock, I'll put rock. You know, I'll click that there, bang, rock is in there. Right, electric dance beat, piano. You know, if you want instruments, that's where you pick it. Electro guitar, acoustic rock, child synth, monster bass tuba, carefree, satirical, men voice. I don't know what that is, another language. Dreams. All the styles, you can just go in there and just keep picking and picking what you want from what you hear in your head, what you think your song's meant to be like. That's what I mean. You're not stealing nothing. It's your style. That's the style of the song. You wrote it in that style. So I'm going to put rock. I'll put a comma there. And I'm going to paste what the AI told me. Basically, this is what it is. Rock. I'll take it back to there, take out that, because brackets, when you use brackets, it doesn't sing it, but you don't need brackets when you're in the style prompt. Up here, see, it's got outro in brackets, and bass line fades slowly with a quiet electric guitar riff. you don't need to put those brackets in this style prompt. So it's a mid-tempo, cool, laid-back groove with a driving, funky bass line, male vocals, slightly gritty and conversational. Verse 1 came up there somehow, I don't know. Slightly conversational. Now, here's where like I get to choose. So, like I'm going to say, like rock. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work, but I'm going to try it. Okay, I'm going to try it with whatever it's told me there. Now, go back to the Gemini, and it's got the style, which I will then highlight. It's got rock there, but it's swamp rock. I don't even know what swamp rock is, but it's heard me singing, right? It's heard me singing live into there, and it's saying that's like swamp rock. Or maybe no, it's saying like, sorry, I tell a lie. It's saying like J.J. Cale's song is swamp rock, funky rhythm. Anyway, I'm going to post that also here, back in the style. I'll take rock out because I know my song's a bit like rock, but it's more like swamp rock, which I would not have known. I've never heard the term before, swamp rock. Swamp rock, blues rock, JJK style. I'm going to get rid of that JJK style because, as I said, but basically what will happen is it won't, when I hit create there, it won't like work because you've used the artist name. Okay, so scroll down here. This is to the advanced settings. You've got weirdness. I'm going to turn the weirdness right down like I pretty much always do. I don't want it too weird. 14%, that'll do me. Style influence. Now the style is what I've just like gone into the detail of getting. I want it like pretty much that style. Maybe like I like 77 because 7 is God's perfect number, and 77, well, that's just. Can I get it? My goodness. There we go. Now, add audio influence. Now, this is where I as I've said, I'm still trying to figure it out. All these different things. There's so many things like you can use. This is just the beginning. Like, so style influence 77%. That's the style that I put in there. I want it to stick to that style pretty much, but it's got play to, like, you know, make it work and flow better. Audio influence 25%. I'm just going to leave it like that and just give it a shot and see what we get. First attempt. Like, this is first attempt, remember. I'll take out the cover, so it's just got the name Drinks and Drugs there, because I'm doing a cover of my original singing, right? So I just press create, and this is where it starts the magic. Hopefully, like, I've still got connection on the internet. That would be very frustrating. Yeah, it's starting. Okay, cool, it's starting. Okay, so as I said before, it gives you two versions of the song, and the first attempt like this is basically like the basic what I think it's going to be. When it gives me that, I can then like go along and like start really like trying to like tune it, make it better for whatever you want to call it, refine it by like, okay, that doesn't sound like it's my style, it doesn't work, you know. Okay, so I go back into the styles over there, and I've done that for other songs, and I just go into the styles there, and that's what the like AI said maybe, or whatever I guessed, and it wasn't right. So then I go in and I go, okay, well, what is it then? Like it's a bit like relaxed. It's a bit like, what's the mood? What's the feel? You know, you can just actually type in there like the feel, the mood, and any words that I can just type without being like a musician and telling it exactly like technical terms. Then that little magic wand there, you click that, and then it will like change your words into a style prompt, recognizing your plain simple like prompts that you say, like, I want it to be like energetic and fun, and like it's got to be gritty and like cutting edge and sharp lyrics, like fast delivery, you know, solemn feel, blah blah blah, whatever. It will rewrite it when you press that. Okay, so you can try again. If it doesn't work, if this doesn't work, so be it. Like, it's not like how, like, you know, my song is how I wrote it in my head. Fell out of bed again. Well, that's not even it. Fell out of bed again. Dun, dun, did I just sleep on the floor? How's a redhead heavy? You know, like, I can hear the music. I can't take much more. Took a drive, drove the porcelain bus. So that first bit, it doesn't have much music, instruments, drums, nothing. It's got a guitar and just me, a cappella style sort of thing. So we'll see what it gives me here. And if it's not working, then I need to go back into the styles. I need to go back into the lyrics, and where it's got a prompt here, like it'll have an intro, maybe no intro, so it hasn't even got. See, at the start here, we've just got the verse. Before that, now I can like build it. I can put intro, like an instrumental. I can put like piano introduction, whatever. But for my song, it's just going to be intro. Fell out of bed again. So I'll put that same thing that like the AI told me what it was, chunky strum like, that gets the Suno to do what I want, because I don't know the language of it yet, like in the prompt and the coding, you know. I'll put that in front of that, in brackets, and get that if it doesn't do it. Let's, here we go. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it does. Here we go. I don't know if you're going to hear it properly. It did it. Not quite. I need to put the speaker on over there. I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds pretty cool. It's funky. It's a lot longer intro than. No, it's not. So, so this isn't really like so much like what I want. I'm gonna just turn this like speaker on over here. If it's got power, hopefully. Still, I'm thinking it's probably like getting low on power and flat battery, so you can all hear what's going on. Drinks and drugs. So it's getting that bit pretty much right. So what I might need to do for the start is like say stick to the audio, put it in brackets, like sing exactly like the audio. I don't know what exactly I need to say, and I'll just keep trying and like say like sing only like the audio or whatever. I asked the AI to tell me what I need to do, what I need to say to prompt it to get it to stick to my actual song the way I sung it. Sometimes it just does it, later further generations, it'll just come back again and it'll just do it. Okay, here we go. See, it's just like, that's when I remember the girl I met. She said she'd give me some good head. Okay. It's not like, it's not as I really sung it, and like I said, I didn't specify in here sing it as it's sung like in my audio. So I need to change that prompt. Unless this one here does it, then I'm cheering. Like I'll just be able to like drag that over there and then start remixing from that. Let's see what this does anyway. See if it's got anything near what I sung. So let's start, because I didn't specify. Fell out of bed again. It's just giving them whatever start. Maybe it'll work, but who knows? We'll see. Fell out of bed again. Did I just sleep on the floor? Did I just sleep on the floor? So neither of those two for the first generation are any good. Normally, like, I get a bit closer. Drove the porcelain bus, couldn't stomach break it at rocket lunch. Everyone I know drinks and drugs. Everyone I know drinks and drugs. See, it's straight into the verse. It didn't do it. So, rang the best friend that the night before. So, as I said, sometimes I just have to settle because I don't know how to remix and like go into. I haven't got the full version. Hold on. I don't have the full version, which is the studio version that you can get. So, if you go, oh, you can't. I can't see it here, but you can. Maybe I'll be able to see it. Search it. If you want to upgrade and pay $70 a month or something, I think it is. Maybe not, but you can upgrade, and you can get studio version Suno. So then you can just like take those two songs, get the chorus, which sounded alright then. Yeah, everyone, that sounded good. You take that bit out of there, and just like go, I want to use that. Save it as a stem, and then like you just build your song, like, but easier, better, you know. Like, anyway, so all right, I'm gonna go. I just wanted to give everyone a bit of an idea how it all works, what I'm doing. So now, like, I will go in here, I will go there, I'll click that and put some dot there and type in what the AI Gemini told me is that I needed to get that chunky so copy that, go back, verse 1. I don't even want it in verse 1. Before that, I want to have, actually, yeah, I'll just put intro before that. So there, so bracket, intro, dot, space, yeah, go, paste that there, get rid of that bracket there. So now I have the intro, chunky electric guitar strum, up down. I feel like saying up down, like, you know, cha-chung, cha-chung. So it's two, cha-chung, 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 up down, up down. I'm going to type up down, up down. I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll soon see. Strum, up, down, times 2. I'll just put times 2, times 2. Jim. And I'm going to create again. This will be the last creation, like I just generate now. So like normally within the first 2, when I've sung my own songs into there, it's giving me like really good close one of the 2, you know, that I can start building on. Like those 2 really weren't, there's bits in that one that were the chorus which was good, but it really wasn't that close. See how I go here, because just like changing these things without changing any style, because the style is like not too bad so far, we'll like leave that style. Just put that intro in the front there, see if it picks up on that. Anyway, just waiting for that. So yeah, like I'm really enjoying like not being in my head about all the crap going on in the world. And there's a lot of crap going on, whether or not you see it or not. Like I see it, and it's just overwhelming. So I just like letting it all go. Whatever's gonna be is whatever's gonna be is gonna be. You know, like I believe the end of the world's coming. Jesus Christ is going to return soon. I reckon 3 years, maybe it's going to be 7 years, but we're in the end. We're in the beginning of sorrows, it's called. You only have to look at weather and blah blah blah. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. Okay, not ready yet. Yeah, so like I'm just letting go of all that, not focusing on that, and just more focus on God. You know, I've been crying out to God. As if you scroll back a month, you'd see like what happened and what's the big shift that's happened, and I'm positive God's done it. Like, and God's got a plan, because, like I said, nothing's ever worked in my life, even as a Christian with God. You know, like I couldn't get things happening. You know, like it's been like, and I did pray prayers early on, and I prayed, God, whatever I've got to go through to get me to where I need to be, so that most people hear the message of salvation, then like do that. I'm willing to go through whatever I've got to go through, and believe me, I've been through a lot, a heck of a lot. And so like, I'm really believing like it's just open, the door's open, and God has a plan. It says He has a plan for you, you know, like for a future and a hope. He's going to finish the good work He began in you, so on and so forth. So I believe that He's going to give me a voice and a platform through these songs, this music. I'm going to turn this back on again, the speaker, and see, like, get some volume for you guys. The speaker's just totally flat, no battery. All right. Yeah, I really believe like God is doing it. It was God that gave me the hope, because like I'm not going to go in it, but like I've had many accidents and so on, and I'm in pain, physical pain. When I get distracted, like if you're in pain and you're playing a poker machine, your mind's on the poker machine. You won't be feeling the pain because your brain's thinking about that. But if your brain is feeling the pain, thinking on the pain, then you can get locked in. I can get locked into that. You know what I mean? It's just becomes overwhelming, and I try and escape it. I'm trying to fix my back and neck, and it doesn't work, and I make it worse, and it's just like a nightmare. To the point like I get so bad, like then I've just got to like leave it and just sit with it. You know, and just cry out to God. You know, like I said, a month ago I cried out to God, what's going on? Are you ever going to use me? And like, has everything I've been through what's the point of it? I mean, it's going to die, and like, and then, you know, I failed basically, it seems like, you know. And he showed me, no, he's not going to fail. He will finish his work that he began in me. He's not going to like let anything go to waste, and he doesn't. Like, there's a scripture that says, all things work for good, for God, to those who love him. Sorry, all things work for good to those who love God and are called according to his purpose. So, you know, and I can testify to that. Crazy testimonies where I've said, hey, what's going on with that, God? How are you going to use that for good, you know, for my good? And he has. Like, that was like with my mum when I borrowed a car. She was like sick, you know. I used to drive over there and make her breakfast, and I'd bring her car back to my house. I'd park it on the street at night time, and then wake up in the morning before the parking ticket dudes come, and then like I'd go, and then I'd come back, and then I'd park it in the parking garage at my house for the day in my parking spot, and then go at night, and then when I come back at night, I'd park it on the street and leave it there overnight because there's no parking ticket people. And then this one day I left it there, and I came back because Mum said she didn't need me, her friend was going to help her. And I'm like, oh no, I walked up the car and it's got a ticket, I can see the ticket, and I'm just going, oh, what? Like, it was like $500 or something, and I'm like, I get the ticket, I'm like, how are you going to work this for my good, God? How are you going to work that out for my good? Because you work all things for good? How are you going to work that one? Anyway, I went to Mum's, I picked her up I got dinner for her that evening and picked her up, and we were driving and whatever. Like I said, you know, I've got a ticket, Mum. I've got a fine. She goes, oh, well, you're going to have to pay it. I said, yeah, I know I'm going to have to pay it. Like, and I'm like looking at it, and I looked at the fine, and it had like a different address. I'm like, what's going on with that? Anyway, turns out like, you know, someone had got a fine from another car and put it on my car. That's all I can figure that happened. So then the parking guys came past, and there was already a ticket on my car, so they didn't even look at it. Like, I never really looked in the details of the ticket, but it didn't have my mum's car and details on it. So someone put a ticket on my mum's car from another car. So, you know, it worked out for my good. Anyway, I'm going to go. Oh, okay, one last try. Here we go, they're ready. See what happens. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Okay, so if you can hear that, it hasn't done what I've wanted with that prompt, so I'm going to need to either ask people in Suno prompt, in Suno like chat there's like hundreds of thousands of people doing this and get help. Head Baby, it doesn't even pronounce that right. So that's like, it sounds pretty cool, the start of it. Like I was saying, if I can't get like what I want, well, I've got 5%. If I can't get what I want, I'll go and like ask people, I'll go on and get help and try and get it, but that's not too bad. Sleep on the floor. So he didn't do it like how I want it. So that's no good. Alright, I'm going to stop this. Thanks everyone for listening, and if anyone stayed, which no one really did. There was only a couple of people and no one listened and stayed, but I don't care. I really don't care. I'm doing this because I'm loving it and I want to do my music. You know, this song really isn't like, you know, any special message. And I've told God, any money that, if this generates money, every cent will go towards helping people. Every cent of this song, if it did well in the world, you know, because people in the world like to sing, everyone I know drinks and drugs. If it catches on and it went viral or something and I made a lot of money, every single cent will go to helping people and, you know, building God's kingdom. Simple as that. I'm going to end right there. Thank you all. Love you all. G'day everyone. I'm just making a live to document making a song on the Suno app from pretty much go to woe. I mean, not writing it, I've written it already, but so it's a song I wrote 7 years ago, and then I'm going to post this on one of my YouTube channels, which will help gain views, and you've got to get like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of viewing before your channel is monetized, so it'll help for that. So we go here into the Suno app, go there to audio, click on audio, click on record, and that comes up. And then you just hit that record and then record the song, and yeah, we'll go from there. This is like take 3 or 4, because I haven't sung the song in years, like many years. I recorded it 7 years ago on YouTube, and yeah, I haven't really sung it, so I keep stuffing up. Hopefully I'll get it right this time. Here we go. I love you, ooh I do. My beautiful girls, I miss you. Ooh, it's true, I just wanna be with you. I love you, ooh I do. My beautiful girls, I miss you. Ooh, it's true, I just wanna be with you. And every day that goes by, I'm thinking about you all the time. I get tears in my eyes. When I think about you, I cry. My heart's only desire is to hug and hold you tight. Tuck you in bed and I'd give you a big kiss goodnight. 'Cause I love you, ooh I do. My beautiful girls, I miss you. Ooh, it's true, I just wanna be with you. I love you, ooh I do. My beautiful girls, I miss you. Ooh, it's true, I just wanna be with you. And every day goes by, I'm thinking about you all the time. I get tears in my eyes. When I think about you, I cry. You gave purpose to my life. Resolve wasn't far behind. You know I'd walk 1,000 miles barefoot just to see you smile. 'Cause I love you, ooh I do. My beautiful girls, I miss you. Ooh, it's true, I just wanna be with you. I love you, ooh I do. My beautiful girls, I miss you. Ooh, it's true, I just wanna be with you. Okay, I just stopped it a little bit short because I just couldn't keep going. So now we just go to save. There's only like another little bit. I can always add it later, extend the song. So we click save. Yeah, there's another little bit like near the end which I just go, I love you. I love my cutie cutes. I love you. And kind of fade out singing that. Oh, mate. Like I said, this is like, it was really actually like, it's really like take 7. Because like I went to the toilet, the dunny, the CR, to record in there, and it kept jolting and stopping it. And then I was doing it on the laptop here, sitting down, and the phone would slide or fall or something. And anyway, so now we've done, we've recorded it, and there it is there. So what we do, I mean that's the initial one I just recorded earlier that I stuffed up, and it says it's a folk song, pop song with lead vocals, and it just describes the song, the key, the beats per minute. So I'm just going to leave that there because it's probably exactly the same. I can delete it, it doesn't really matter. I'll get the actual one for this song, this version. So then we go over there, left click on that and drag it over here. That box opens up, we just drop it in there to remix it. So it loads it in there for the remix. Now it gives you the lyrics here as well, but I know before when I sung it, it makes the lyrics, when I say ooh it says who, so I've copied and made the lyrics perfect. So long as this loads. Actually maybe they're still copied. I'll see if they're still copied. We can try and paste them in. So it's hard operating with one hand. Too far. Whoa. Okay. Hopefully they'll still be on copy paste. So yes. Okay. Well, there's the like cutie cutes bit there. I'll just take that off. Take out the outro because it's just going to end the way I just sort of abruptly ended it, which is okay, it doesn't bother me. Okay, so there we have it. Now if I click over here on this, it opens up over there, and that's where it's got the description of the song. So as I said, it's pretty much basically exactly the same acoustic pop song with a male lead vocal. Instrumental consists solely of an acoustic guitar, which it doesn't, but it always says that, and then it gives you a basic version of this song with the guitar, which is the first version that I want to get and just see what it sounds like, and then you can build on it from there, you know what I mean? So I'll just copy that, which it definitely is exactly what I had from the first attempt, obviously, because nothing's really changed. So we'll paste that in there in the styles. So that's the styles section there, and it tells what sort of vocalist, and it's of course a verse based song. Now you could stick in beat driven, 80s Japanese city pop. You can go along there, and that's where you get all your different styles: grunge, rock, hip hop, all different other things. I don't even know what they all are. There's so many different styles. And you could, select drums, trap, soul music, boy band, and on it just goes. So we're not going to pick anything out of there yet. But you can that's where you get whatever you're hearing in your head for your song. You want that. You want some indie, and you want to make it some clapping, and you just build what you hear in your head into the song. So then we'll just go down a bit here. This is the advanced options. So there it says weirdness. First, there I'll select male. Although it's going to be a male, but you never know with this. So it's a beta version, so it's like a test version. So sometimes it makes mistakes. So we drag the weirdness all the way down to 0. Sometimes I don't. I put a little bit of weirdness. I maybe does something different and cool, weird, but I'm better off without too much weirdness, I think. Now, style influence. The style influence, you can leave it at 50, but it's told us what the style is. So I'm going to go right up there. Let's just say 81, 82%. And the audio influence. So that's my singing. So I want to get that right up, and I'm going to put it up to 100. So it does exactly like my song, the way I sung it. Tiny pauses, intonation, blah blah blah, and then put in the song title. I think it's quick if I do it like this. Okay, so we have the song title, then you just go create, and I'll pop up over here, start generating 2 versions of the song. And like most of the songs that I've done, it's been pretty good if I sing it well and clear and keep the right timing and do everything pretty good. But tapping, it tends to pick up exactly well with the guitar, and then I can build on it like that. Some of them, like I've done, and I've just spent. I'm not that great at it yet because I've only been doing it for 1 month, and it's there's a lot of different stuff in here, different things to click and things you can do. So it's a bit, some of the sections of the app are I can't even figure out how to do it, how to use it yet. I need to watch more tutorials. But actually, I haven't even found a tutorial that simplifies how to edit and use the edit feature. There's an edit feature. You would think it would just be simple when you left a word in there that's typed in there, which is the wrong word. You don't want that word, or you want to change it to another word that rhymes better. You think you just change the word and update it, being AI, but no, you've got to go through this whole process. It's quite frustratingly difficult, and I still haven't even figured it out. how to get it to work. It's you would think it'd have an AI chat box here, so some of the different other versions of like that have copied Suno, to like AI music making apps that have copied it. They do have a chat box where you can discuss things and ask questions to the chat bot, the AI bot, and then get a better idea what you need to do. This is the first version. Let's have a listen and see what it sounds like. So that's the thing, it's just going spastic, totally spasticated. It does that at the start of songs a lot.
My heart's only desire is to hug and hold you tight.
Alright, I'm going to skip that because that's just not even usable. I'd have to fix so much. Let's have a listen to the next version. What the hell is that happening like that for? Every day goes by, I'm thinking about you all the time. I get tears in my eyes when I think about you. I cry. My heart's only desire is to hug and hold you tight, tuck you in bed, then I'd give you a big kiss goodnight. 'Cause I love you, ooh, I do. My beautiful girls, I miss you. Ooh, it's true, I just wanna be with you. Didn't keep playing guitar there, like, so I guess I should have put in the prompt instrumental. I'll put an instrumental prompt in there for that, so next time I'll put the music at the start. I can put the intro there, which will cover that stuffed up bit, hopefully. I don't know why it does that, but anyway.
Thinking about you all the time. I get tears in my eyes when I think about you. I cry. You gave purpose to my life. The result wasn't far behind. You know I'd walk 1,000 miles barefoot just to see you smile. 'Cause I love you. Ooh, I do.
Okay. So that version there, I'll just give that a like. The other one, so then what you do then is you can start again by getting that version and dragging it into there. You might have to take that one out first. Take the original out, drag this one in there to remix that. So it's loading that. Then here I'll go into the lyrics and I'm gonna put up here intro, so INTRO dot then alright acoustic guitar I don't know how you spell that, but anyway, arpeggio. Close the brackets. Right. Then fix the spelling. Okay, so that should hopefully then put a bit of guitar intro where it just, I don't know why it does it. It's like I said, it's a beta version, although it hasn't got beta written there, but when you go in there, it's beta. So like they're learning from everything like that they do to make it better. I think when this version comes out, version 5.5, I guess it'll be have a lot of bugs fixed in it, you know. So I've got instrumental in there and it didn't put an instrumental in there. I mean, maybe to specify guitar solo. I'll put acoustic guitar. Okay. I might put finger picking in there for the intro. No, in there. Picking there. Now I think it's like 4 bars, but I'm hoping it'll just pick it up itself. Okay, so then we go down here to the styles again. So I might just choose indie alternative there. I'm going to put pop rock. And I might put harmonies. Drums. Bass. Just the basics. I'm gonna go the weirdness a bit up a little, 7%. Style influence. Back down a little bit to 76. And back that to 94. When you back these off, it just gives the program a little bit more leeway to make it maybe flow better, and it's not so strictly going to have to stick to exactly what you picked. So it has like a bit of a room to make things flow and work a bit better. Anyway, let's see what we get. Hopefully something a bit better with the start. Otherwise, I might have to go back to the drawing board and start again. I'm pretty sure, like when I was sung that, I just was straight into the lyrics and singing, I was straight into it. Oh no, I wasn't. Maybe I did a couple of bars. I think I'm better off just singing straight away, like just hit record, and I love you, and then put the codes for the intro after that, because it just records any of the humming or the tapping, and it just didn't do it very well. It's just a bit of a learning curve, steep learning curve. So yeah, I guess I'll just leave it after this one, and then I'll keep playing around with it. I'll probably do maybe like if it's fixed the version like with an intro properly, then I can drag that version over to here and then remix it. If it hasn't given me a proper intro, I'm just going to start again. Like I'll start again, but I just wanted to give it a few people an idea. And if you write songs, music, if you write poetry, you can go and have a go and use the version 3.5 or 4 and 4.5. 4.5 it says it's free, but when I was on it, it would only give me 3.5 free. But apparently these are free, these versions, all of these, till you get to there, it's not free. But if you make any songs in here with your poetry and they turn out really good, you can't use them, because if you haven't got a paid version, those songs are not going to ever be yours. So you need a paid version if you're thinking of making money, if you want to try and monetize them. Anyway, here goes. Let's see the second one here of the two that it made. Yeah, put the intro. That's good. Not a very good one. It's a long intro. Hey, what's that? I think maybe that was made in, but let's try the other version. Top one there. I mean, maybe that's... Let's see if this is any better.
About you all the time. I get tears in my eyes. When I think about you, I cry. My heart's only desire is to hug and hold you tight. Tuck you in bed and I give you a big kiss goodnight. 'Cause I love you. Ooh, I do.
I thought that was going to come with the drums in a bit more. Okay, so that's a finger picking and guitar instrument solo that I put there. Where it just had nothing before, it was just me quiet. So I think we'll put finger picking guitar at the start, and then maybe hopefully that will fix it. It's just a bit of luck, I think, whether you get some crappy, like it's just at the start of it, like. So. I love you, and then just like anyway. So I think that's pretty good. At least I know I can get that better and fix it. Maybe a little bit at the start or cut out, like I said, if I put finger picking. Maybe like if I have to, I'll just go and like cut the front of the first bit off the song in the editor. Hopefully that won't be too difficult. But maybe that was like the 7% weird that I put there. Maybe that was pretty weird, so I'm gonna just knock that back to 0. And yeah, I will go with that. Which one was it? This one? This one did it alright. It's got those weird bits there. Anyway, I'll go with that one. So for 2 generations, I've got 4 songs. I'm thinking like, you know, indie alternative pop rock. It didn't seem to pick up on a lot of that stuff there, so you can hit the magic. Didn't pick up on like a lot of that there. I don't think. The drums almost came in. Like I said, it's a bit going with. So I'll hit that there, and it then reformats the prompt with all that stuff that was there. It refines it. Set in G major, moderate tempo, indie, alternative, pop rock, track centered. So it brings that pop rock and indie up to the start, which is better for the getting the style and that, you know. Clean production highlights, intimate vocals. Doesn't say much about the vocals. So there, what you can do. So when you get vocals that sound like, you know, a vocal that you like, you can make a persona. There's that one there. So click on personas and you make a persona with that vocal. So there I've got Papa Love, which is the grungy sounding voice. This one's called Crisp, it's a crisp voice. Lightning Bolt, I call that one. Lyristic is that voice there. Consecrated to, Leading Third Way. So that's obviously, it tells me that was a good voice. Jonah Wales, I like that voice for just like, that was the voice I used just recently on my Christian song that I wrote this morning, I think. But I'm going to try this one with Braden Rains because I really like his style of voice. It's an overwrite lyric styles. It has, no, I want to keep the current styles, so keep current. So we get the lyric styles was for that song, that first song. So we just keep the lyric styles of this. So Braden Rains comes into the mix over here now, and we're ready to go again. Basically, I know I wanted to put intro of the finger picking in the intro, and okay, and finger. I might write short because it was a bit long on one of them. Short acoustic guitar, arpeggio strumming and finger picking. Okay, now I'm just going to create Brandon Rains is the persona that I made for the Are You OK song, which I was really happy with the voice that it gave me for that. So yeah, we'll use him. See what happens. I posted one of my songs like from here yesterday that I made. Love One Another. So I made the Love One Another, and the band I called it Papa Loves. And I just got the, you know, made these images with the AI, which gave me that guy there after a couple of generations. He's the front of the band, and I'm really happy with that song. Came out really good. You know, I could probably do more versions of it and refine it, but for now. So anyway, so yeah, I posted that on. I just wanted to try out getting it onto YouTube, as I've never done it before. And I was stuck there for about like 30 minutes because I copied and pasted, because I asked AI, to help me with a description for a YouTube video for my song, this song. So it gives me the description. I copied the hashtags and pasted the hashtags, like, grunge rock, blah blah blah, Seattle sound or whatever. But they didn't have the comma, and so it wasn't working, and it wasn't telling me what needed to be fixed. So it took me 30 minutes to figure it out. You need to have commas between hashtags. Anyway, let's go back up here. Here we go. So they're both ready. So that's better start. Hasn't got that stupid in the start. No, what the hell? So, that stuff up means that the song's going to start now.
Beautiful girls, I miss you. Ooh, it's true. I just wanna be with you. I love you. Ooh, I do. Beautiful girls, I miss you. Ooh, it's true. I just wanna be with you. And every day goes by, I'm thinking about you all the time. I get tears in my eyes. When I think about you, I cry. My heart's only desire is to hug and hold you tight.
So that's probably alright for the rest of it.
Bed, then I give you a big kiss goodnight. 'Cause I love you. Ooh, I do. My beautiful girls, I miss you. Ooh, it's true. I just wanna be with you.
And that just stuffs it again. Great income. Very frustrating. This is the next song, the next version. Second line.
I love you. Ooh, I do. My beautiful girls, I miss you. Ooh, it's true. I just wanna be with you. I love you. Ooh, I do. My beautiful girls, I miss you. Ooh, it's true. I just wanna be with you. Every day goes by.
I'm skipping ahead.
Is a hug and hold you tight. 'Cause I love you.
See if it picks up this instrumental this time again, this song.
Girls, I miss you. Ooh, it's true. I just wanna be with you.
So this time it did. So this is not too bad to use over there. I think they make mistakes just to keep taking credits, because every time you use a remix, it costs you credits up here. You get 2,500 credits a month. If you run out of credits, then you've got to buy more, obviously. So the more it stuffs up, then the more credits you've got to use, eh? So it probably just, it seems to do it on purpose. Like every song at the start seems to have something wrong at the start. So I just report them. It's got a bug, so I report it. Bug. Doesn't follow the lyrics. Poor structure. Low audio quality. Maybe anyway, that's the main two. Report them so that they can learn, I guess. So I'll give that a like. I'll unlike that one because we've got the better one there. And then yeah, I'll leave it there for now because it's been probably long enough. I don't know how long it's been, but it's long enough for a YouTube video. So yeah, that's how you do it. And then I'll go in here now to the style prompt and I'll add more. I'll have a look at what it says, where the drums and the bass, and it says unobtrusive bass, light pulsing drums. So maybe what I need to do is go in there into the song and then start writing prompts for the song, like builds, so it builds intensity, and then introduce drums for this verse. You could write anything to describe what you want that verse to be in brackets. Angry sounding lyric singing, you know, like whatever you want. So like, as I said, it's just a matter of learning what, you know, prompts and learning how to do stuff, and it'll get easier. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you had some fun. Go to suno.com, get a free one. You start making songs with your lyrics. You type it in. You can just go here where it's got the lyrics, and you can type in there where it's got lyrics. Write me a song about a boy that's named Peter who falls in love with a girl named Jill, and he's wearing red shoes, and you know, blah blah blah. You can write anything there, and they go on a train, and they're leaving the city to go to a new place, and then you hit that, and it'll generate a song, lyrics and everything for you. But so what? Anyone can do that and make a good song, because it's AI. The key here is making songs that you can monetize, and you know, you can't monetize anything that you got using AI with the lyrics. It's your own lyrics, and you've got to have a paid account. So you can go and have a play with a free account. If you're a poet and you're writing your poetry in there and get to put music to your poetry, and you crack a good song, well, you can just go and get the paid version. It's your lyrics. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to generate those lyrics and the song again. It's probably not that easy to make money on YouTube from songs, but I mean, if you've got good songs, and you need to make a deal with the devil, basically, in the music industry. The people that are getting famous, they sell their soul. That's the only way you get famous. It's literally like the only way. You won't get your music heard, played on radio stations, unless you do a deal with the devil, basically. I mean, if you're getting popular on YouTube and your songs are getting noticed and they go off, record labels will approach you and then try and sign you and offer you $1 million or $3 million. A girl from Suno, someone from Suno, who has a character, like a persona, that's a girl, they got paid, they got a contract from a record label, $3 million, because their songs got lots of views. There was another guy on here on Suno, not even on YouTube. There's another guy on here on Suno. There's only been 2 people. A guy on here, his song got 3 million views, and he got a contract with a record label. You can go and listen to his song. It's on YouTube. It didn't do very well on YouTube in the last 3 or 4 months, whatever it's been. It's only got 100-something views, and I don't think it's the greatest song. I'm being maybe what's the word? I don't know. I think my songs are better. That's being proud or whatever. I don't know what I'm being, but I honestly believe some of my songs are better than his song. Like, Are You Okay? Any number of different ones of my songs. That go and have a listen. His name is the song's called Stone, and his name, the artist's name is I'm Oliver. I mean, it's not a bad song, but still, I think some of my songs are better anyway. But I ain't signing no deal with the devil or making any record label contracts. I'll be putting my proposal for what's it called? GoFundMe. And so if my friends and people see the GoFundMe and people want to donate $10, I'll give you a free T-shirt when I get to a certain amount of views, and I'm making money so I can pay it and buy the T-shirts, obviously, because the money that I'll use, the $10 from, it's going to go towards a campaign, an internet marketing campaign for TikTok, for Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, shorts, reels, blah blah blah. Yeah, so someone wants to donate $50, they'll get a signed T-shirt, and a cap, and I've made the GoFundMe thing. I sent it to Tony, my manager. He seemed to think it's okay. He told me to change a few things, which I'm doing, and so I'll probably get that on my page. It's today, Tuesday, probably by Thursday, and there's some opportunities like for if someone wants to donate more money, like I'm quite happy to give a deal. Like if someone wants to donate, $10,000 or whatever, then they're gonna get their money back every time I make 50k. They get the 10,000 back, and then the next 50k I make another 10 grand. The next 50k they make another 10 grand. Or you know what I'm saying? Like good, you'll have to have a look at it, but good deals. Like if people want to invest and they believe that my songs there's a few #1 hits in there, then the possibility that you can make a lot of money is there. The potential's there. For example, like 2 songs you might have heard. One's called Golden by K-pop Demon Hunters. Golden. So if you go and look up that song on YouTube, Golden by K-pop Demon Hunters, it's an AI song made by someone like me. It's a pop song, and all the kids are singing it around here, and it's had over probably up to 700 million views now. Their other song, My Little Soda Pop, it's had probably about 400 million. So between the 2 songs, they've had over 1 billion views, and they made $5 million in 4 months. So the potential's there. If one song goes, then the songs that I think are going to be good are my dance songs. There's others that are catchy, like the one I wrote to Cherry just the other day. I'll Be There For You. The first one I wrote, A Secret Crush. Are You Okay? That's another one. The one I just wrote last night. They've all got potential to go off. If you do the marketing right, and the YouTube algorithm sends it to people, if it's going to the right people and they watch it and they like the song and they listen to the whole song, the algorithm will send them another song, and it will then say, right, people are watching this song all the way through, and then it'll say, okay, send it to more people, and it'll find the market for you, and that's how songs go viral. You need to have probably 2 songs, I believe, is the way to do it, because then if it sends a song of yours and then people listen to it, it goes back to find another one of your songs to send them another one. If you've only got one song there, it'll go somewhere else, and from another person that sounds the same, and you send them that song. So that's why I'm going to do it at a time. I'll launch 2 next songs. I'll launch 2 for each artist, and then a collaboration channel where I can hopefully put all my songs from different artists on the songwriter, and then that channel hopefully will get monetized quicker, because it's got a lot of different songs, and so yeah, trying to do it all right, and now I'm at the stage one song that's going to launch on YouTube tonight at 10 p.m. The channel is Suno Songs Showcase. Suno Songs Showcase. I made a group in Facebook, Suno Songs Showcase. Suno Songs Showcase. Just get the plural of it. Also, Suno Hit songs. obviously no songs. As long as they're an original artist writing your songs, creating the music for it, and assuming that you can post your songs there, and maybe even like once it gets going, people like can send their songs from there. Because I know that I've got a couple of songs, and I just think, man, if I got that song to that church worship team, they could buy it off me. If they bought it off me for whatever price they paid, whatever, they could just put it out, and they make $50,000 like that, because they've got a million viewers, subscribers, and they're all waiting for a new song to come out, and they get like a million views in one day or whatever, So I can easily make 50k. Can pay me 10k for my song, but that's why I'm a deal instead of the devil. I made a deal with God. So see what happens. Fall in his hands, because I can't do this by myself. I'm handing it all over. I'm not striving to get things happening like, because I was in the initial stages of the first month there. I'm like, right, I've got to get it done, I've got to get it happening, I've got to get this, I've got to get that, I need to get this, I do that, I need to get this money, I'm trying to get, and I'm like, no, it's good, like, let it go, hand it over to God, and just do what I've got to do, one step at a time, just, making songs, making groups, get some playlists, and just keep taking little steps, and leave the rest to God.